You know, it's 2 games. It's just it happens. This is baseball. You know, we can go out there and get 25 hits, and then we're all of a sudden the best hitting team in baseball. So, you know, we got to keep an even head in here, and you know, steady the ship and have a good approach every day, and that's what we're concentrating on doing.
That being said, is it nice to get Sale back on the mound today?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whenever he comes out, we have a good chance to win, and you know, with the bat, we don't have to do too much with it. You know, a couple runs here or there, and he'll do his part. And you know, we have confidence that he'll do that.
Do you believe in certain markers on the calendar as parameters of where a team is? Father's Day, Memorial Day, whatever, beginning of June.
No, you guys kind of. I know we talked about that earlier. You guys kind of do that. We don't. I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know who. Half the time I don't know who we're playing until I go down to the video room to see who we're playing. You know, the days all kind of run together, and if I looked at the calendar and I think if we had 100+ days left, which I think we do, I'd almost cringe and melt. Like it's very overwhelming to look at, and you know, kind of. I guess what do you say Memorial Day is? You guys say Memorial Day's. What is that marker? I know you guys just said Memorial Day.
Like Memorial Day, Father's Day.
Yeah, what does that mark? What does that mark
Just
usually?
who's in first place.
Who's in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's in first place. So we just, like I said, we just go out there. We try to really seriously. I know you guys think we're joking, but today we have the Padres. We got a lefty on the mound that we got to go against. We got to compete with them and have a steady approach and win. And that's all we're worried about. I don't even care about the plane. The plane can wait. We just need to win a day. That's all we care about.
What do you know about this team from the first 2 months then, without even looking at markers? What have you learned about the White Sox through April?
Oh, I think we're a good team that compete with anybody. I think if we don't believe that, we have no business being in the locker room. You know, we need to be able to compete with anybody on the mound, in the batter's box. You know, getting the job done a day in and a day out. And you know, with the guys we have in here, and when we got to bring you back, we'll be more competitive. But you know, I'm happy with the progress of the team, and going forward, we're going to continue to get better. We're a young team. I think we learn something every day when we're out there.
Does it feel like maybe it all hasn't been in sync? And injuries have been the big reason. But like when the bullpen's not there, the offense is there. When the offense is there, the pitching. I mean, does it seem like you haven't synced it all up yet?
I mean, you guys said 2 days ago when you talked to me that we were in sync and we were flying. We're better than last year and we're doing great. And now that you're saying that's insane, I'm not even going to answer that question. Go ahead.
There's a lot of talk this week about the amateur draft. What advice would you give to young guys going through this process?
Oh, it's an exciting time. Enjoy it. You know, I was just talking about it, and it's a very special time. Don't get caught up in the hype. Really, just try to relax with your family. Enjoy it with your family, because you know, without your mom and dad and your family behind you, you're not in the position that you are. So I definitely take a deep breath, enjoy the process. And take it all in for sure.
For you being the late round pick, what was the experience like when you got the call?
Frustration, to be honest with you. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. I was told I was going to go a little earlier, but with that extra motivation, being a 19th-round draft pick and being the 571st pick, saying that there's people better than me at 571. The motivation of that to try to get here as quick as possible and compete every day, helped me. So I was blessed in that sense to be picked later and give me some more motivation. But their Diamondbacks did give me opportunity of a lifetime, even drafting me. So I'm very thrilled and happy with that, and blessed to be able to put in that position and continue to work hard and hopefully continue to hopefully be better than the 571st pick for sure.
Is baseball the most inexact science in terms of the picking players?
You know what? Yes and no, I would say. You can't go wrong with Mike Trout and Bryce Harper and Strasburg and those guys. I think there's sometimes there's some glaring talent there that can play very well, but every now and again I feel like guys don't kind of play up to the expectations. So I definitely do think there's some type of science, and there's some type of having an eye for a guy that may be drafted a little bit later, that this guy can still compete. So but hopefully I'll never have that job. That seems like a difficult job for sure.
That sounds like that put a chip on your shoulder to be drafted. So.
Oh no, definitely no. I mean, like I said, 571st always sticks in my mind. Because I think there was I don't know, probably like 50 outfitters drafted before me, and all that stuff. You know, so yeah, you definitely any motivation that you can find within that, you definitely take. And I think any player in here will find that. You know, if they see something that's written about them, or there's, you know, they were drafted later and they thought they should have, it's definitely motivation. You know, stay in the cage a little longer. You know, make sure that your arm's prepared, make sure your body's where it's supposed to be, and you know, like I said, in this game you have to find that motivation.
Your defense is obviously a big part of your game. Do you think you surprised teams though with your arm strength? You know, especially when you look at yesterday, throwing a guy on, nearly getting another.
Sure, no, I definitely think, especially with my arm injury last year, I think a lot of people kind of downplay my arm a little bit, but I think, again, we were just talking about, I think I've been downplayed my whole life, so I'm not really worried about it. You know, I continue to go out there and compete, but it's something I definitely work on. I would love to be a Gold Glover one day, and to be, you know, within the Gold Glove realm, you need to have all 5 tools out there. Not all 5 tools out there, but, you know, being able to throw, being able to run down, you know, balls, and being a smart outfielder. You have to be able to do that, and you have to work on all those tools to be able to, you know, be a Gold Glover.
A lot of major leaguers in the outfield today don't, you know, they don't get behind the ball on their throwing on the glove side so they can go right to the arm. Is that kind of a lost art and something that's just as important to the throw? Or?
Well, to be honest with you, I think these days more people in the outfield are hitters. I think there's less guys that, you know, that focus a lot on defense. Guys that, you know, take a lot of pride in their defense. There are more guys that, you know, I'm gonna hit a double, or I'm gonna hit a lot, like, you know, 25 homers, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I come to the park. I work on hitting. I don't, you know, work a lot on it, and that's how the game's kind of evolved. Where, you know, 25 years ago, I think there was 3 of me out there, or, you know what I mean, kind of smaller guys
Right.
that kind of hit on base, and you had your first baseman, you know, or your catcher that hit a lot of homers. But yeah, definitely something I work on a lot, and I think that, you know, guys here definitely have worked on it quite a bit. We're trying to get better out there every day as a whole, and you know, it's something we focus on, and I take pride in it for sure, because if I'm not hitting as I am right now, I need to put playing defense. So.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank